party till the morning and we'll do it all again.
Hello, we're One for the Road, and welcome back to the channel. So we're just going to show you around the new Vin Homes Smart City that we're staying in at the moment in Hanoi. I don't know if you can see just behind me there, there's the Masteria sign, so it's Masteria West Heights, and then these are the condominium blocks. It's an absolutely massive place. There must be 15 buildings plus here. It's huge, and we're just stood across the road. It's not quite finished here yet, so there's still a couple of buildings under construction, and they've even actually built an artificial beach. So I just wanted to show you that while we were here. So this is the artificial beach. You can see some of the signage and stuff isn't quite finished there, and then across the other side of the water there's an outside gym with all outside gym equipment that you can just see. It's a massive facility, and then there's the beach that runs up through all of there. We did actually get in there the other day and we put a video about it on TikTok, but if we're only staying here for a few nights, but if you register to live here through the app, or just register through the Vin Homes app, you get a QR code that lets you into the beach. And a guy, we were having a look trying to work out how we could get in there, and a guy signed us in. You can sign up to 5 guests in, so we had a wander rounds on TikTok. So see if you can log into our TikTok's the same name, and check it out. So yeah, we're just going to go round, show you the place. We'll let you know how much we paid for it. It is actually like an entire city. It's really impressive. I know the name kind of gives it away, Smart City, but it's such an impressive place. It's almost like a gated community. You can see across the road there, this is the tower we're staying in, West A, and then they've got like some shops, and that goes all the way around, and we'll take you around there now and show you it. They've got a massive, well, a couple of massive outdoor pools. Each building also has an indoor pool on the top floor, and then you can go like above that. I don't say top floor, but the pool's on the top floor, and then there's steps that go up to like a barbecue area. So you can go up there, sit and chill and have drinks, have a barbecue, and that's in every single building. And then we'll show you the swimming pools obviously, but the swimming pool's got like a jacuzzi area. It's a massive pool. It's a really smart complex. I mean, the size of the scale of it is just unbelievable. It makes me wonder why we could, you know, we've got a housing crisis in the UK, why we can't build something like this, you know. I mean, there must be tens of thousands of people that live here. It's really impressive. So they've even got things like, you know, there is a dental surgery, coffee shop. They've got pharmacies here. There's everything you can think of. There's children's play areas. There's like yoga areas. I mean, there's like a seating area there that's all set up so you can sit and have a coffee. That's another coffee shop. They've also got a lot of supermarkets. There's like a Circle K. I think every other shop is a supermarket. I'll show you the yoga area now as well. That's pretty impressive. You can just see it there. That's all like water flowing down the glass. Let's go in and have a look. So there's the steps. I have to be a little bit mindful of that. Yeah, you can come in here with your yoga mat. You can see all that water running down. I mean, they've really thought about it, and you can see all the rooms. Obviously, we've got balconies. We'll show you up and check out the accommodation. So we found this one on Airbnb. It's a one bed, and it's also, but you can sleep 4. There's like a small, what do you call it? It's a small, like, it's not a sofa bed, but yeah, like a pull-out bed that's in the main sort of part of the main lounge. But there's also a kitchen, full kitchen, washing machine, table. We'll see all that in a minute anyway. So there's one of the pharmacies, and each building you can see, I mean, there's 2 there, 2 here that you can see that are, I think 3 actually, that are still under construction. You've got a children's play area, so if you did come here with children, and there's also like this water feature that seems to sort of periodically come on. It just seems like a really well thought after thing. That to explain it to you, does it? Okay. Rain shower and relaxing pavilion. It's got the times on it there. I think if you want to get out of Hanoi Old Quarter or just away from that area, I mean, we found it hectic. It wasn't particularly enjoyable. You know, you only see the best of it on socials, but it's not really like that at all. It's we found it very dirty, over congested, very hard to get around. We've come here and it's been so relaxing. It's been much better. And like the food, like people say, oh, you know, the local food and all that. Well, we've found the pho restaurant just behind me there, actually. And we're speaking to the guy. It's all like local prices. Like none of this is overinflated here. The pho was like the beef noodle soup was 50,000, and the recipe had been in his family for 70 years. It was actually his granddad that invented the recipe. So it's not a plastic place as such. There's a lot of authenticity here as well. So you've got basketball courts, as well as more children's play areas. We're just walking you over now to the outdoor pool so we can have a look at that. It's all quite well regulated here as well. There's a lot of security guards. There's a lot of, don't get me wrong, they're not like invasive, but there's plenty of security is my point. You know, there's a children's play area, and there's like a massive bit behind it. If you had kids, I think they'd love it here. It's fantastic for them. And there's, I think that's a volleyball net there. Outdoor gym. Yeah, bits and pieces. Oh yeah, didn't notice that. Well done. So there's outdoor gym equipment, excuse me, outdoor gym equipment here as well. So like I always look for, the main thing really for me is like a dips bar and a chin up bar, which they've got there, which is great. Tennis courts, massive tennis courts, more children's play areas. Obviously it goes on to like building A, building B. You can still see a bit of the construction there. There's massive cranes. Very impressive. I had a quick look online, and it's another little, well not little, it's pretty cool actually. So much for the kids to do here. Had a little look online, so I think you can buy a one bed here for about £90,000. Be worth double checking that. But that's what I found anyway, and I think you can rent it monthly for like on a long-term rental for from about £450 a month, which doesn't seem too bad. And this is all pretty cool as well. They've got like seating areas, sort of like sat in a body of water. But it all looks clean. You know, there's no, you know, you can see yourself, there's no rubbish, there's no nothing. You go into Hanoi Old Quarter and it's like, well, it's just filthy, it's disgusting. Just coming up to the pool now. I think you've got the room key, haven't you? We'll clock in and have a quick scout around so we can show you it properly. It's sort of a combination between like a kids pool and then like lanes swimming. There's another play area here, and this is all like obviously artificial grass, but it's all spongy, so obviously I guess if the kids fall over they don't hurt themselves. Little tunnel. Can we go through the tunnel? I didn't think there was no way she was going to do that. Oh god, right, we got the card. Do a little bit of pass back, or if you can reach, you can let me in. There we go. It's got through here. I mean, for a residential complex, I mean, you see the scale of it for this smart city. It's just amazing. I'm like absolutely fascinated by it. You've got all lockers that you can put your stuff in. And then we're just going up to the outdoor pool, and there's a couple of these. We won't show you both of them, but there's another one that looks a little bit more like a holiday style pool, I would describe it as. What we'll do is I'll show you it from the balcony, because you've got a view of it from our balcony, and it's just in short walking distance. Gentlemen, there's the kids pool, and then you've got the lanes pool for swimming. Little seating area, and it's a really nice big pool. It's not too hot, not too cold, just the right temperature. You can see here a lot of the building works in the background. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that really, so you can see it, and you can, when you're staying here, you can obviously use all these facilities. Like I was saying earlier, I got a bit distracted, but it's all well controlled. So you've seen the turnstiles there, you've got a swipe card, so there's no real possibility. Obviously you can take guests in, but there's no real possibility of people kind of sneaking in off the street to use it. So this city is 16 kilometers from the Old Quarter. It took us, how long would you say it took us to get here? About 45 minutes? Yeah, about 30 to 40 minutes, I'd say, 45 minutes most. You reach over and swipe me in. There we go. There's a little sign for the pool there. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, 16 kilometers away from the Old Quarter, about a 45-minute taxi, and there is a bus outside that runs all day that will take you back to the Old Quarter if you want to go there. But I mean, for us, I think we stayed there. We only stayed there, how long was it? 3 nights? Or was it longer than that? 3 nights, and I think it was 2 nights too long. I think it's one of them places that you want to see it, but it was so congested and so dirty and just expensive. It was a proper tourist trap, like, you know. We went in the restaurant here and it was 15,000 dong for a beer. In Old Quarter, you're paying 50, 60,000, you know. It's just, it's all right if you're on holiday. If you're just here for a 2-week holiday or whatever, it's fine. But if you're...
come here if I was on holiday.
Yeah, I would. It's been so peaceful, so relaxing, you know. Like I say, you wait till you see the room. The room's absolutely cracking. If you were going to live here long term, I mean, this would be a place where you'd probably want to reside, because it's the apartments. They're not like some of the condos you get in Thailand, where they're purely designed for like tourists and they build them like rabbit hutches. They're actually quite spacious. I know they're not all like that in Thailand, but a lot of the newer ones, they kind of just built it to sell to foreigners, and they haven't really considered like what the functional day-to-day living would be like, I think, just in my opinion, obviously. So yeah, I'm just going to head into the building now. We're going to show you the gym. We're going to go and have a workout. That's why I've been carrying around this clumsy bottle of water. Check the gym out, and then we'll go up probably to the rooftop pool. Show you guys that. I mean, it's really impressive, the rooftop pool. It's indoors, but it's so nice. Like, it's really luxurious here. And then we'll go down and show you the room, let you know how much we paid for the place. All right, let's sign off for a sec. So this is the reception area, and depending on what side, there's lifts on each side that will show you that it takes you up. If the side that we're staying on, we have to come down to the ground floor to then go up to the gym, so we'll just walk you up there. You can see that's the outside. Ooh. We'll head up to the gym. It's only 2 flights of stairs, it's not too bad. And you'll see for yourselves now, but I've been impressed. Like, you know, a lot of the gyms that you go to in hotels are very, very basic, but this is actually not far off a commercial gym standard. Again, we've got a set of turnstiles that we need to go through. Charlotte just kindly swipe me in. There we go. Thanking you. So there's more indoor play areas for the kids. It's obviously a very, I won't film too much of it because obviously it's children, but they've obviously thought about this as a residential area. And then you've got a couple of foosball tables. And just areas that you can chill out in. Hello. Oh yeah, there's a cinema room. We haven't really, oh, I just walked past it. We almost got locked in here the other day. Yeah, it says available. Just give this a quick film. All the curtains are pulled and stuff. Hello. Someone doing some work there. It did say it was available. And there's a screen and a projector, so you can come in here. If you just want to pull the door to a sec, I'll show you how to not get stuck. Yeah, there's no door handle on the inside, so be a little bit careful. Oh, someone's trying to get out. There you go. Didn't want to get locked in either. And then you've got your available and unavailable sign in issue. Obviously the person in there didn't bother popping it across, but there we are. Obviously the ticket didn't mind being disturbed too much. And here's a gym. I think every time we've been in here it's been quite busy, so as usual I won't go nuts and film in this part of it. Just don't want to disturb people's workouts. You've got various cross, the lights are a bit bad as well. Various cross trainers, bikes, 3 running machines. It's all very busy. And then we've got a weights area, where we've got dumbbells, weights. As you can see, it's yeah, really, really busy in here. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to see what we can get on, but we're going to have our workout and then we'll take you up top. So that's the workout finished. All went quite well. Just come out on the balcony to show you this little bit while there's still daylight. It was quite interesting in the gym actually. So the way they seem to work it, and obviously, well, not obviously, but no one could really speak English, and I can speak Vietnamese, which is fair enough. But the way it seemed to work was there was someone working out on the bench in front of the dumbbells doing some chest press, and he sort of gestured for me to use the bench because I was stood waiting. So I did my set, and then some guy that was like on the other side of the gym walked over and did a set, and then Charlotte did a set, and then someone else did a set, and then the first guy did a set, and it was all very I guess because it was so busy and there's so limited equipment, it was all very shared. And it was done in a way that, I don't know, if that happened back home, if you were doing your workout, you were doing some dumbbell presses and someone just jumped on the bench as soon as you were finished, I think you'd get a bit upset about it. But it all seemed to just work, like, you know, no one was bothered, everyone just took their turn and moved out of the way, and then someone else had a go, and some people were doing decline and incline and flat bench, and yeah, it all just seemed to flow. So I don't know, maybe we should adopt that sort of mindset maybe a bit more back in the UK, because I know if I was doing a set, you know, a few months ago and someone jumped on my bench, I'd be like, hang on a minute, mate, I'm using that, what are you doing? But actually, everyone just took a turn and it was all very polite, and yeah, it was nice experience. But anyway, I digress. So this is the, let me just see if I can get a view of the balcony as best I can. So there we've got a washing machine, obviously you've got your air conditioning unit. There's one of these like hanging rails, I don't know if you can see that, so you can put your washing up and down, which is quite cool. It has actually got like a sort of, it's not you know, wired, it's like a washing line cable, I guess, to stop your clothes blowing off, which is, it's okay, it interrupts the view slightly. You got a view there of the building site anyway, so that's not too, it's impressive to see the work going on, but obviously it's not the best view. You can just see the, if I can steer it through there, you can just see the pool that we were at earlier, and then this is the pool I was talking about that looks more like a sort of a holiday style pool rather than sort of a pool you do lengths in. And I believe you've got access to that. We haven't actually tried. And obviously then you've got a view of all the tower blocks from up here. But I think this balcony would be big enough to fit like a small table and chairs on if you wanted to. And they've got a few cleaning products there. So yeah, well, I'll give you a tour of the condo in a tick. Oh, there's no swipey thing here. I thought there was a swipey thing. Yeah, we can do. Get rid of your flip-flops. So this is the kids' pool, and this is the main pool. What we'll do, I think, is go straight up to the upstairs bit and check that out. You see the pool behind me there? Quite busy. Obviously, it's mostly families here, which is fair enough. That's what it's designed for. So we'll head up to the top and have a look up there and see the views. Yeah. What I'll do is I think I'll film the view up here and then show you the pool. Hello. Oh, there's still a bit of sunshine. Yeah, it's a bit chaotic down there with all the families and stuff, which is, like I said, fair enough. But it's a lovely place. I was hoping to show you it when it was a bit quieter.
You can come up later and show them it in the evening if you like.
Yeah, that's true. It's open till 10 o'clock. Oh, it's lovely and warm. It's been a bit overcast the last few days. Let's stand up here. Oh wow, it's burning something down there. Hopefully that's a controlled fire. It doesn't look very controlled, but there we are. Maybe they're burning all those trees down. You can see over there, that's the other building's swimming pool. It looks a lot quieter over there. It's always our pool always seems to be round. People going about their day. But yeah, this is another area where you can come up and chill, which is nice. I said earlier you can have barbecues up here, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's a barbecue down there, so might as well show you the barbecue area. We're the only non-Vietnamese people here by the seams of it, so we get a few funny looks as we walk around, especially with a GoPro. We haven't seen it. I think we've seen 2 non-Vietnamese people since we've been here for like 4 or 5 days. So there's the barbecue area. You have to book it, but there's a nice table, so if you're here with your family or you had friends visiting, you can book the barbecue area with reception. It seems to be staffed, which is a good thing. I think one thing I've noticed with this place compared to like condos and buildings like residences in Thailand is they seem to have a lot of staff here. I imagine the service charges probably reflect that. There's a full security team that are here all the time, plus lifeguards, plus reception staff. So yeah, it's good. It's good to see that it's all well looked after and it's not just sort of left to decay, which seems to be a case of some of the places we've stayed in, or the resident or the condominium buildings we've seen in Thailand. They tend to sort of leave them sort of go downhill. And yeah, there's another quick view of the pool. And there's the jacuzzis over there, which we're going to go and sit in now. And yeah, have a soak after that workout. So yeah, the last thing to show you is the room. So we'll do that in a bit. We'll let you know how much we paid for it. But I'd recommend this place. I think it's well worth a visit, well worth a stay. So let's go and have a look at the room. This is us. So this is the condo we've been bigging up. All those lights are off. Let's turn the lights on and then we can brighten the place up a little bit. The door's like one of these fire doors. It takes ages to shut. Anyway, so we have got a full-size refrigerator with a water dispenser. And you've got a fridge freezer at the top there. Pots and pans, cooker and oven. Full-size dining room table, which is nice. Just give you a spin round in the bathroom. So we've got a nice big walk-in shower, toilet, sink, bum gun. This is the kind of weird, that's not weird I don't suppose, but slightly odd sort of bed area that we were talking about. That is kind of like a set of wardrobes and then with like maybe, well, it is a bed. I guess maybe a child would stay out here. I don't really know. I suppose if you had 2 kids with you, you could stick them out here or you could sleep out here and they could have the bedroom. And then you've got nice full size, fairly spacious, king size bed, wardrobe. Out here you haven't got access to the balcony, but you have got a full length floor to ceiling window, which is really cool. Ooh, let's have a walk out through here. Nice big sofa that Charlotte's just modelling there. Plenty of room for a few people. Nice big flat screen telly. Must be a new one. It's got like, it's really high def, and we've connected our Amazon Fire Stick to it so we can watch Netflix and YouTube and stuff. It's one thing I'd probably recommend actually if you're going travelling. They're only, you know, the people who haven't seen it, they're only, well, you know, can't get a very good view of it there, but they're only a very sort of tiny stick, and it just plugs into a HDMI socket, and you get a little remote with it, obviously. Very compact, very easy to carry with you, and we've got access to like Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Spotify. You can get all sorts of apps on there, which is pretty handy. Maybe we'll put a link in the description so we can show you which one we're talking about. So that's it for the tour of the condo. Massive complex, well worth a visit. We've even got a ceiling fan. There you go, what more could you want? Oh, and I didn't actually mention there's like 2 or 3 different sets of air conditioning through here, and it's not like your standard like units, it's all like concealed, which is quite nice. It's a nice finish. There's air conditioning throughout. You can set a different temperature in the bedroom to the lounge, and it's actually one of those places where, because it's so modern, it's really well insulated. So normally we'd have the air conditioning set at like 20 or 21. Here you can have it set at 25, and it's, you know, 25, 26 is quite comfortable. So we went on, like I said earlier, we went on Airbnb and booked this. It was £21 a night. We stayed for 5 nights. So we didn't get any kind of discount or anything on that. That's just the cost. I thought it was really good, really. It's great value. We just wanted to get out of the city, and it's been so relaxing to come here and just chill. And I think we're the only people here that aren't Vietnamese, so it's been really nice. You know, you kind of think, oh well, you're going out of the city, you're going to lose all the culture and the tradition, and there it's saturated with tourists. I mean, there's more tourists than there are Vietnamese. It's absolutely overrun with tourists. Which, you know, it is what it is. We were tourists, it's fine, but it's, you know, you wonder whether you're sort of seeing the authenticness, or go into these places like Train Street and the Old Quarter and the Beer Street and all that kind of stuff. Is that authentic Vietnam, or is this authentic Vietnam where actually people live? Like I said, that pho shop, we went there tonight actually, and the recipe there from that pho, is 70 years old. We've met some lovely people, lovely families all living here. So yeah, it's been really good. Definitely recommend the place. What was it? It's just called, well, we did give the name at the start, didn't we? Is that Masteria Smart City. If you check that out on Airbnb, because there's so many towers. I mean, we stayed in B, but they're all copies of each other. So whichever one you find, I'm sure will be great. If you've got any questions about the place, pop us a question in the comments, or you got an observation about the video or Vietnam or anything that you've seen. Give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel, trying to build up those subscribers. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again.